Okay, our next topic is what the voices in Tony Blair's head are saying.
You will obey! You will obey!
Keep smiling, have Gordon killed. Keep smiling, have Gordon killed.
Cherie, will you shut the up?
Oh, look, there's Cherie. That reminds me, I must post a letter.
I like big butts and I cannot laugh.
I wonder what John Prescott looks like in hot pants.
Mustn't get a stiffy.
Damn it, got a stiffy.
Go on, lie. You got away with it last time.
The next topic is things George Galloway would never say.
No comment.
I can't wear that. That looks stupid.
I'm very famous in the Muslim world for being an arse.
Oh, enough about me. How was your day?
Oh, thank you very much indeed, Saddam. Would you like a receipt?
Okay. The first subject is bad things to say at Prime Minister's question time.
Prime Minister, could you look interested while I bring up some boring shit about my constituency?
Is this going to take long? Because I've got an appointment with a rent boy in half an hour.
Can I ask the Prime Minister, are you paying too much for car insurance?
We've got one, we've got two more poofs than you.
Could I ask the Prime Minister, when are you going to retire, you bastard?
Prime Minister, my first is in P, but not in canoe. What am I?
Okay, next topic is the very worst person to be president of the US.
I am President Jimmy, and the band was... Sure, what day?
I'm Barry Scott, and this is Silly Bang.
This round is much easier if you can do impressions.
Calm down, dear. It's a commercial.
Okay, the next topic is bad ways for Gordon Brown to address the nation.
You can take our lives, but you'll never take our freedom.
This isn't my sporran. It's Hazel Blair's asking for a promotion.
The economy is in ruins. I blame the previous Chancellor.
You thought Tony Blair was a Watch this.
People of Britain, when I address you like this, did you know sometimes I get so excited a little bit of wee comes out?
You might like Tony more, but you'll hate my wife less.
In these troubled times between our nations, I feel I need to reach out to President Putin and say, I have shagged your mother.
It's time you learnt the truth, Earthling!
Citizens of New Atlantis, I bring greetings from our brothers, the Crabmen.
No. Don't make me do it, Mother.
I'm G to the B, and this is how I roll. You got beef with me, you kiss my A-double-S hole.
Things you wouldn't hear at a party conference.
Muscle top!
Why are we having this conference in Blackpool? 2 words. Cheap cocaine.
Jeremy Hunt is having a heart attack. Is there a doctor in the house? Why are you laughing?
So, we'll be having one speech from a Remainer, a speech from a Brexiteer, another speech from a Remainer, another speech from a Brexiteer, and then Boris Johnson will drop his trousers. So that's in, out, shake it all about.
What this conference has taught me is this party needs more women, because the hotel bar last night was an absolute sausage fest.
Welcome, delegates, to this year's Liberal Democrat Conference. Conference.
So to those who say we have alienated too many groups in society to get elected, let me say this. Fuck off.
I know some of you have been challenging my leadership, and to you I say, bring it on, you ball bags.
Some have said that the Labour Party has lost contact with its working-class roots. But I say to these people the same thing I said to my driver this morning. Do not address me directly.
So, now we've sorted out Brexit.
They told us Brexit was undeliverable. They told us Brexit was unworkable. But where are they now? They are outside with banners saying, I told you so.
Right, it's the Green Party conference, and now it's time to break for lunch. Who ordered the veal?
I'm afraid Rhys Mogg can't be with us today. Someone hung garlic at the threshold and he can't pass through.
So everything is still on the table. Why has no one cleared the table?
It's incredible to think that some people think of us as a cult. Anyway, could you all just line up while Jeremy Corbyn chooses his wives?
Of course the Tories are like regular people. You should have seen us in the bar last night. Giles's wet nurse downed a whole bottle of port.
We have had soft Brexit. We have had hard Brexit, but now we have a more digestible alternative. Ready Brexit.
The first subject is bad things for a by-election candidate to say.
I would like to kiss your baby, but we don't want to go down that road again.
I am the perfect candidate. This is an election, and I am bi.
Vote for me, Doris Mugabe. I'd like to say no relation, but...
I'm not going to lie to you. Power gives me wood.
I've been knocking on doors in this constituency for weeks, and it's completely unconnected to the recent stranglings.
Knife crime must end. Just last week, I was given a steak knife when I clearly ordered the fish.
If elected, living standards will go up. For me and my wife.
I would say the fact that the Labour Party haven't put forward a candidate has not devalued this election at all. Ask my fellow opponents, Timmy Mallet, Elvis and the Honey Monster.
I promise to bring crime in this constituency down by patrolling the streets at night dressed as a man leopard.
I have impeccable green credentials because I've never used deodorant or had a bath.
I know nothing about politics, but I can crush a right pair between my buttocks.
Things you didn't hear during the election.
The truth!
And representing the Conservatives, Theresa May.
I promise to deliver a hard Brexit, unless you're not in, and then I'll leave it with your neighbour, which is Europe. I haven't thought that through.
The Scottish people have spoken. Did anyone understand what they were saying?
Here at the BBC, we need balance. Jeremy Corbyn shit.
So the polls have closed. Untie Boris.
Please welcome this month's Gay Times cover star, Tim Farron.
I am the returning officer, and it's great to be back.
I do not make U-turns, but more importantly, I do make U-turns.
Hello, and welcome to the Take Me Out All Night election special. Let the ballot see the box.
Would you press the red button? Mr. Corbyn, would you press the red button? We've been stuck in this lift for 20 minutes.
Taxes will be so low if you vote for me, Jimmy Carr.
This is my pledge. Get your own furniture polished.
I've got a great plan to save the NHS. First, we leave the EU. Then, we use the extra 350... Huh? Can I interest anyone in a free bus?
Hello, and welcome to Newsnight. Theresa May, Jeremy Corbyn, Tim Farron. Shag, marry, kill.
I am the returning officer.
Yes, OK, Jeremy Corbyn may have Stormzy, but I have Gary Barlow. Take that!
I'm going to create so much new housing, a series of one-room flats with an amazing view of London. Also, unrelated, I'm closing the London Eye.
One person in this election has consistently brought up green things. Me, Caroline Mucus.
So it looks like the Tory majority is going to be exactly the same as it was. What a fucking waste of time that was.
Unlikely things to hear in a TV election debate.
The truth.
Labour, ready! Tories, ready! Bring on the wall!
I think of this studio as a second home, which is why I'm claiming expenses for it.
And the lines have closed. Gordon, it could be you. David, it could be you. Nick, it's not going to be you.
We in the Tory party are going to give the north of England a huge boost, and then all the people can come out and lick the chocolate off it.
If you're elected, you'll raise taxes. If your mum's elected, she will.
It's me who got you into this mess, and it's him that will get you out of it.
And at the end of that round, Gordon, you've scored no points.
I'm really very, very proud of my working class roots. When I was growing up, we only had an outside toilet. Eventually, we got enough money to buy a house.
Gerald, tonight you're going to be mentoring the Lib Dems.
Let me know, Pick. What's your real name?
How will we shorten waiting lists? Simple. By letting the weak die.
Hello! I am the Messiah! And the Queen is a biscuit!
I am almost certain that was a floating voter.
Unlikely things to read in a political memoir.
So we were playing Truth or Dare, and I didn't want to tell the truth, so I shagged Edwina Curry.
Big Ben struck 12 and stopped. Thank God. My buttocks were on fire.
I thought I'd pressed the button that summoned the tea lady. Imagine my surprise when it turned out I bombed Russia.
I think the greatest thing about meeting the Queen was listening to him singing Candle in the Wind.
Yeah.
Say what you like about Robert Mugabe, but that moustache makes all the difference to foreplay.
I suspected that John Prescott was having an affair when the four legs of his desk came through the ceiling above me.
I was actually at college with Saddam Hussein. We were at Sussex together doing chemistry and combined inhumanities.
At the start, there were 3 women in the cabinet, 5 in the cellar and 2 under the patio.
Deciding to go to war was one of the tensest games of eeny, meeny, miny, mo I have ever played.
We'd sometimes break up boring cabinet meetings by convincing David Blunkett he was black.
Oh, when we got into Bosnia, the first thing we did was get the United Nations troops setting up trestled tables with plates of cheese straws and sausage rolls. But it turns out we were supposed to provide a buffer, not a buffet.
John Prescott, a book by me.
Take that, you bastard, he said. No one fucks with Mahatma Gandhi.
Things you wouldn't hear at a party conference.
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome to the UKIP party conference.
The leader's speech will be signed for the hard of hearing.
Welcome to the UKIP party conference, and we've picked the most British place we could find. Welcome to Benidorm.
And the good news is the polling data is in, and we are just ahead of others.
Good news, if you're a small mother, we're going to raise the minimum wage.
gentlemen, please be upstanding and welcome your new leader of the UKIP party. It's Mrs. Chowdhury and her wife, Paula.
Fellow members of UKIP, I think it is safe to say, judging by the amount of Eastern Europeans working in the kitchen here, that the soup we had for lunch was mainly piss.
As the Lib Dem leader, I say to you, go back to your constituencies and prepare your CVs.
Let me say quite categorically that this party is in favour of nuclear power.
Welcome, Liberal Democrats. The theme of our conference this year: why are we bothering?
Please welcome to the stage your new Prime Minister, Mel B.
And for the last time, can I assure you that the NHS is safe in our blood-stained, money-grabbing hands?
Unlikely things to hear in the government COVID briefing.
So tonight's COVID briefing will be hosted by Matt Hancock, Chris Whitty, and due to a scheduling mix-up, Giles Brandreth in Dictionary Corner.
Well, there are clearly variants of concern. There is one from Kent, one from South Africa, but the one we really need to worry about is a variant of the Brazilian, otherwise known as the vajazzle.
Sorry.
Tonight's COVID briefing will be led by Matt Hancock and Romesh Ranganathan. Yep, he's in this now too.
Mr. Hancock, will you stop stalling and just answer the question? It's simple. I'll ask it again. I have no eyes but cannot see. You'll head inside. If you see me, what am I?
Yeah, my question's for Patrick Balance. What made you get into virology?
Due to an administrative mix-up today, can I please urge everyone who was inoculated with the Tizer to return to the vaccination centre?
I would still urge you not to travel unless it's absolutely essential. Like that trip to Barnard Castle, that was absolutely fine. Dominic, please don't leak my nudes.
So that we can reach out to a wider audience, I'm going to deliver this briefing through the medium of rap. Wham! Bam! Thank you, Van Tam. I'm Professor Chris Whitty, and my ass won't quitty. The ladies all love me, they show me their titties. Wear a mask, please. Shit!
The vaccine needs to be stored at -70 degrees, so obviously that needs specialised fridges, industrial freezers, or the yawning void where Priti Patel's heart should be.
And as we reach the final stages of our vaccination programme, we now move on to the last priority group in the country, stage magicians. I wish I could beatbox, I would if I could.
I've got this, right. In order to reach a wider audience...
Go back. I'm sorry.
Please, positive vibes, right. Wham! Bam! Thank you, Van Time.
Holy
It's going badly. I'm going to do it in the next section.
These COVID briefings have been tough, but all I can say is, at least I didn't try and rap in any of them.
And now, Chris Whitty and Matt Hancock will dance the American Smooth.
Wham! Bam! Thank you, Van Tam. I'm Professor Chris Whitty, and my ass won't quitty. The ladies all love me, they show me their titties. Wear a mask, please, help the RA ease. Stay alert, Britain. Now, next slide, please.
Woo!
was worth it. Yeah, it was worth it.
We can now share the grim results of the data we've gathered this week, and it shows that it was avoid Witty, shag me, and marry Valance.
I've got a little man in my pocket. His name is Quincy St. John. What's that, Quincy? He says I shouldn't have told you.
Well, that's it from me, Specky and Slaphead. I've been Boris Johnson. See you tomorrow.
Yes, that sounds like a question for our Chief Medical Officer, Chris Whitty. So, Chris, I think we're all wondering, why is it impossible to poo without weeing?
Things you wouldn't hear on a political discussion show.
Contenders ready.
We'll take a question from the back. Yes, the man in the blue tie with the haunted look of a nonce on the run.
On tonight's programme, we'll be discussing the NHS, fracking and affordable housing. Only joking, it's fucking Brexit again.
See, most people don't realise the bell is called Big Ben and not the clock. That the clock is called Tickety Ted the time-telling bitch.
On Newsnight tonight, drugs, binge drinking and prostitution. We have the best after-show party on television.
Hi, I'm Tess Daly. And I'm Tom Daly. Welcome to the Daily Politics.
Hello and welcome to Question Time. Is it real or is it just a fabricated construct? Join us as we question time.
And here with us, Theresa May.
We keep trying ways to stop ISIS and we keep failing. So I ask you this, has anyone tried a petition?
Vince Cable sitting on a table. Vince Cable sitting on a table. Vince Cable sitting on a table. We've run out of chairs.
But what would the average Victorian-era butler have thought of this news? Well, joining us now is Jacob Rees-Mogg.
UKIP is not a single-issue party. We're not only worried about immigration, we're worried about foreigners and people from abroad.
Robert Peston on Sunday, the first lyric rejected by Craig David.
We just stop arguing. Surely we can all agree. Whoever smelt it, dealt it.
Yes, my question is for Mr. Davis. I get wetter as I dry. What am I?
And tonight we will be trying something new. So, gentlemen, if you can just all flop them out, we can finally see whose is biggest.
Yes, we had a question from a man wearing glasses and a red and white striped jumper. Does anyone know where he's sitting?
No, I absolutely do believe in free speech, and I would like to say this. Fuck off.
Unlikely thing to say when running for US president.
I'm Hillary Clinton, and if you elect me the first female president of the United States, I promise you that on my first day in the White House, I will hire a very attractive male intern. He will be on his knees, not having sexual relations with me all day. Hashtag payback, hashtag long game.
I want to go to Washington. Why? I want to see what colour the White House is.
No, we can't!
The name Clinton is in the DNA of the White House. In fact, the DNA of Clinton are on the walls of the White House.
I know the value of family because I sold one of my children to pay for this campaign.
As president, I will welcome immigrants, because the White House is massive and it's not going to clean itself.
I will govern for all of this country, not just the metropolitan cities on the coast, but also you cousin shaggers down south.
I would like to introduce you to my new Homeland Security advisor. Say hi, Lamb Chop.
Hi.
Come on, of course I'm the guy to succeed Obama. You know what they say? Once you go black.
If you elect me America's first colourblind president, I will do everything I can to uphold the values of the brown, white and green.
I would now like to talk to you people in a language of my own devising.
I want to put more boots on the ground in Afghanistan, and also 2 more branches of Paper Chase.
What you must remember is the people we need to convince are the great American people. And most of them are as thick as pig shit.
I'd like to apologise for Mr. Trump, which is what I say when I've just farted in bed.
When I was little, I did not plan to be President of the United States. This is more like a holding job until I get to rule a good country.
I am American through and through. Cut me, and I will shoot you in the face.
I wish to have no secrets in this campaign. I wish to be completely open, and that is done. That is why I'm going to start that again, because I fucked that up.
We Republicans want to reach out to all Americans. Blacks, whites, Chinese-y-looking ones.
I want to have no secrets in this campaign, and that is why I have gathered you here tonight to tell you I shot JFK.
Next topic is unlikely things to hear in the House of Lords.
Would anyone like to swap a packet of Space Raiders for some Dairy Dunkables?
Please welcome our newest member, Lord Voldemort.
I used to be a lord, but after the operation, I'm a lady.
That, gentlemen, is the motion, and now I will clear it up.
I want to recriminalise homosexuality so that I can feel dirty when I do it.
I've changed my name to E. Lordy. I want you all to call me Lordy Lordy.
I am the Lord of the Dance.
Hello, I'm Lord Ocean Finance.
As a life peer, I would like to tender my resignation.
This is Davina. You are live in the house. Please don't swear.
OK, we have that round of applause for Francis, you and Ben. Things you wouldn't hear on a political discussion show.
Sorry, did I interrupt you?
No, sir. No, you've had your say. Now shut the fuck up.
Round the table tonight, Eric Pickles. And round another table, 4 other politicians.
Sadomasochism is a perversion, but we will clamp down on it.
And tonight we'll be discussing Greece. First question, who'd win in a fight, Danny Zuko or Kaniki?
So, Nick Clegg, which of your 2 faces would you like to answer that question with?
Yes, I agree. Britain's performance in the second quarter has not been all we hoped for. But there is a reason for that. This is a tough job, and I am shit at it.
We will not let Abu Hamza off the hook.
Well, Mr. Dimbleby, my question is, if I were a beleaguered European economy, how would you stimulate my growth? And that goes to contestant number 3.
Of course, I understand that people are worried about schools and hospitals, but what you don't understand is I don't give a shit.
Is anyone else horny?
And now we're going to head over and see what the polls are telling us. Hello!
Are they Chinese now?
I think they're Chinese. Yeah, they are. All right.
So it sounds like Polish, the way we say it here. Here in Poland.
Right, now let's go over to Wales and see what they're saying to us.
And so we have a question here for the Prime Minister from Nancy Cameron, aged 8. And it's, when are you going to pick me up, Daddy?
Things you wouldn't hear at a party conference. Blackpool's nice, isn't it?
Unlike other party leaders I could mention, I am not a slave to the auto cue. Smile, pause, applause.
Would you please welcome the man who's made the Conservatives an electable force again, Gordon Brown!
I'm going to turn my back for 1 minute, and I want whoever stole David Blunkett's dog to put it back.
The delegates were so impressed by Ming Campbell's speech that they gave him a 10-minute standing cremation.
Kiss the baby. No, I'd better not. It might set my tag off.
Well, I must say, on this issue, I'm with Al-Qaeda.
So, for Scottish independence and cheaper parking, vote S, NCP.
In an attempt to be more like Barack Obama, Gordon Brown has sensationally blacked up.
And I do believe we are the only party who are going to do anything about the amount of unemployed dwarves in this country. In fact, I saw one just outside holding a sign that said, "No job, too small."
We're going to open this BNP conference with a prayer, so if you'd all like to turn towards Mecca.
Unlikely things to hear at a party conference.
Yes, I'm a millionaire. Yes, I went to Eton. But I really feel I can relate to the rest of you scum.
My name's Dave, like the TV channel. We both repeat the same old shit over and over again.
Would Nick Clegg please come to Lost Property, where his missing spine has been handed in?
Am I to the left? Am I to the right? I'll be honest. It depends which trousers I'm wearing.
So that concludes the conference. One more question. Would anyone like to buy a 40-foot sign with the word Conservatives written on it?
I'd avoid the hotel bar. Anne Widdecombe's in there reading 50 Shades of Grey.
It has just been unacceptable cut after unacceptable cut. Why can't Boris Johnson find a proper hairdresser?
Welcome to the UKIP conference, the first conference to be held here in Islamabad.
Education, education, education. Can someone fix my auto cue, please?
Politicians, ready! Gladiators, ready!
Let's get drunk and join the Euro.
This government say they're phasing out Roman numerals. Not on my watch.
There have never been enough women in this party, and that is why, from this afternoon, you can call me Stephanie.
Our strategy for this Labour conference is embrace the geek and not, as I said earlier, release the gimp.
Here in support of Testicular Cancer Awareness Week, it's Shadow Chancellor Ed Ball.
I don't know about you, but I have swallowed so much semen this weekend.
My name's Dave, like the TV channel, and I repeat the same old tricks